everyone. I hope you all are having a beautiful day. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. We are going to do a collective reading. Check in on anything you may need to know for your highest good. Let's get started. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? One more, please. Bottom of the deck. New life. Your cards. Unfinished symphony. Chaos and conflict. A loyal heart. Okay. There is something that you thought was over that may not be. That may be about to start a new chapter, because even though this card says unfinished symphony, it's number 10. 10 plus 0 equals 1. 10 is an ending. It's also the new beginning. So you may have sort of a rebirth with a situation that you may have thought was over with. Somebody needed to figure out who they really were. They may have been showing up in different colors than they actually are. But it seems like they're starting to see and show the truth of that. Someone that you are tied to, your heart space is tied to, that's also tied to you. They've been putting in some work. Okay. I'm not certain with this unfinished symphony. I just want to say it's something that you thought was over, and I'm not certain that you were in a relationship with them in the past. You may have been. You may just know them. Maybe you had a falling out of some sort or just sort of grew apart. It's someone you know, because if you... I don't know if it'll show, but yeah, you can kind of see. There's a face in that. So you do know them. And you thought this was... their role in your life was complete. But I don't think that is the case. But all right, let's get some more. What else does the collective need to know? One more, please. Thank you. Whale song resonating. Your cards, we have the Farther Gate, Stars in the Sky, and Vanishing Mirror. Someone has integrated their ego. This may have been a situation where you stepped through this initial gate and thought this was what was going to lead you into something that maybe it didn't. But it was because you had to reach this gate that's a little bit farther. Someone had to understand who they were, cross this bridge of enlightenment, connect with Source, and integrate their ego, this piece of them that thought that they had to perform to be something other than who they were, to be of value. And now they're in a vibration that is resonating with you. Whereas in the past, the unhealed version of them more than likely did not. At least not enough. You may have felt a connection, but it didn't go where you thought it would. You thought, you know, this connection has finished its role, but I don't believe that it has. All right, what else does the collective need to know? Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. This was a situation you've walked away from, not only physically and mentally, but emotionally as well. You had to really process it and figure out, you know, that this is something that could work for you, and you just didn't feel as though it had sustainability, that it could last. All right, your cards. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this could have just been a friend, a work associate. But someone that you felt you could work well with. And you have done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of the work. You know who you are. You're confident in your abilities, your strength, as well as your heart, as well as your decision making. You're connected to spirit and your higher self. And this just seemed like a situation that wasn't growing. So you had to make a choice. But what you may not be seeing is that it just wasn't being nurtured at the time, but it is now. This person is showing up and paying attention and figuring out what is needed here. And this is a divinely guided connection. This is a very intense spiritual connection. All right, let's clarify. And then we'll get you some advice at the end. All right. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. Three of Pentacles. Okay, thank you. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers again. They feel this connection too. They understand that it has a deeply spiritual significance. To clarify the Three of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. This was a situation where you thought it was possible that this was your wish fulfillment. This person could have been acting selfishly. They could have been indulging in bad behaviors, toxic behaviors, overindulging. But you thought this person had the potential to be wish fulfillment. You did feel a connection. You thought this could be a lasting opportunity, something solid, something stable that was worth building and growing. You had a full heart for them. But it seems like you had to let go of that. You had to walk away. But this person is still holding on. They haven't let go. They see the value in this as well, even though they may not have been healed at the time. But it looks like they're coming to you with the truth, a deep personal truth. To clarify the Empress. One more, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength. Okay. To clarify the Empress, we have the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. You are self-sufficient. You have your shit together. for lack of better words. You have it all figured out in your life. You feel stable, capable, strong. You can do the hard thing, but you can also create the beauty. And it looks like you're ready for this new opportunity. Someone may be taking a leap of faith towards you. You may be taking a leap of faith. But someone is calling on their courage right now. They may be feeling some fear. To clarify the Seven of Pentacles. One more, please. Thank you. Knight of Swords, someone rushing in to speak with you, give you a truth. To clarify the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. And the Page of Swords. Okay, so this person, things have been growing. They've been gaining perspective. You've been at a distance. There's been some time. But they see your value as well. They've been watching you, paying attention, learning about you, being inspired by you. And they're ready to come and tell you a truth. Clarify the Lovers, please. Excuse me. One more, please. Thank you. All right, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Someone feels left out in the cold. Okay, to clarify the Lovers, we have Death, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a rebirth about to be happening very soon. Someone is going to come in. We have another match, the King and Queen of Cups, but they're going to express how they're feeling, what's in their heart. Something that they were closed off about. And they may come in a little slowly, in a not like big boisterous way, but this is with thought. They've contemplated this. They're trusting their passion, their inspiration, but also trying to do it in a very practical way. They may be watching their words, only giving you, like I said, a small piece, a small thing, but they're feeling much bigger than that. Okay, so let's get you guys some advice. You may be bringing a gift. Page of Pentacles can sometimes be a gift. Not always. Advice for the collective, please. Thank you. Pay attention at the bottom of the deck. Your cards, we have align, grounding, focus, and expand. Pay extra close attention to the subtle signs that you are seeing right now. You may have had this person, their name come up in conversation, or seen a picture of them, or saw, you know, a family member of theirs, or it could be anything, but the universe is giving you little signs right now. You're aligned. They are aligned. Keep yourself grounded. Don't get all up in your head. Focus on what it is that you want. Keep, you know, doing the things that you love, but you are going to be put in a position very soon where you are going to be expanding. So maybe start thinking about some of the things that you want to bring in the future, ways that you want to expand. Even if you feel like you're in a really good place, which it seems like you do feel that way and you are in a good place, think bigger. All right. I hope this reading helped. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.